Farouk the batter again to smash it deep left center. Everybody running. It will drop. And they get it into the infield, but he ends up at second with a double. Then Hesner will hit a looper as he comes up to the plate. This may drop, and it does. Farouk has to hold, finally takes off to third, slides in safely, but no throw in the play. Cougars getting aggressive. The delayed steal. The throw to second. And while that is happening, Farouk takes off to the plate, and he beats the throw on the tumbling slide. Moments later, same situation. Runners on first and third, stealing second. The runner at second is out, but racing the plate is Mazza, and he is saved. Ties the game at 4. Now, bottom of the inning. Here come the Rams. Golakowski is hitting the bat, so he takes off for first base. Then they throw over and overthrow. Golakowski digs into second, standing up in scoring position. A few plays later, runners at first and second. Oslovich lays one down, advances the runners, so there are now Rams on second and third. Schmidt, who scored a 32 on his ACT, has the right answers at the plate for Grays Lake Central here. Lays down the bunt, drives home the run for the lead. Nice suicide. Then the insurance run, the pitch is tied. Overthrow the play at third. Kyle Becker races home with another run. The Rams hold on to win it.
We had runners, I think, on second and third at the time, and coach put on the squeeze, so I knew how to get my job done there because we were tied at that time. We needed to get that run.
And there we see the final, 6-4. The Rams continue a good season, victorious in this non-conference matchup. With the state playoffs just weeks away, area boys volleyball teams are tuning up for the postseason. 2 of those teams met up at Oak Park River Forest on Monday night as the Huskies had the task of trying to stop the top-ranked Crusaders of Brother Rice. So the Husky huddle, as they're getting fired up for this big match, pick up the highlights in game 1. Kevin Patton for Brother Rice delivering the kill from the outside hitter spot. Then it's Matt Gallick doing the same. Watch the good set after the return to serve. He does it, but this time right down the middle. The good start continues for the Crusaders. This time it's Sean Bourne-Cody. And enough on this smash. It goes out. It makes it 11-4. Oak Park River Forest gets one back. Kevin Kleiman coming up big. And that will deflect out for the point. Patton, though, right back for Rice. Another spike. This just inside the line. It's good. Huskies trying to stay close in game 1. Brian Schmidt with the kill. Right through 2 defenders and in. Then it's Charlie Kahn helping out with another point. The middle hitter, after a nice set, smashes down for one more. Then Kahn again. This time he's going to the net to potentially block after the return to serve, but into the net it is, and now the Huskies back to within 6. The Crusaders, though, had too much in the first game. Patton coming up with a game winner off a couple of defenders and out for the point. Now we go to game 2. It's Patton again for Brother Rice. He goes high for the smash. Ties the game at 1. For the Huskies, a much better beginning in game 2 than they had in game 1. Kahn at the net for the putback. Then it's Brian Schmidt delivering the kill from the outside. He will lower the boom. 6-2 Huskies. Kahn continues to be strong. The 6'5 junior, another block and another point for Oak Park River Forest. Now Brother Rice, though, makes a run. Gallick, the mid-hitter, slams it home. Then it's Scott Manthe coming up from the back line, and he has perfect placement. Nicely done. The Crusaders tie it up. Sean Knightley has the deep hit that is too hot to handle. 12 all. But in game 2, the Huskies would pull ahead. First at the net, quick defense here. The block as they have the putback and the point. Then they get another. Once again, doing the job on the defense. At the net, another block and another point. This time they show some power with the offense. It's Blake Austin with the kill. 22-20 Huskies. Brian Schmidt coming through again with a spike, as this one would deflect out. Oak Park River Forest will go on to take game 2 on this net violation. So it ties the match at 1-1 apiece. Officials right there to make the call. Now the deciding game 3. Brother Rice jumps out to the early lead. Ray Garassi with a little finesse on the return. Now Gallic again with the spike, taking no prisoners. 6-3 Crusaders. Oak Park River Forest gets a point from Schmidt. He will go cross court this time with the kill. Haddon responds for Rice as this shot lands right at the feet of the defender. It's 8-5. Schmidt trying to keep the Huskies close, and no way anyone can stop this spike. But Brother Rice pulls away later on. Gallic soaring for the kill and the point. Then Gallic getting a nice set and doing another spike. The lead grows to 12. The Crusaders, though, finish things off from the service line. Brian Reed with the ace and the victory for Brother Rice.
Josh Galetta does a great job getting us the ball, and the passing is just phenomenal. And we run a quick offense, and I work really hard to try to get there, but Josh does a great job getting me the ball. And, well, with everybody else hitting the ball, the blockers don't really know where it's going, so it opens up the door for me there.
So there are your scores, 25-17, 23-25 as the Huskies took the second game, and then 25-14 the final in the deciding game 3. Good balance for the Crusaders, and Josh Scarlatta leading the way, piling up 44 assists in that 3-set victory. Don't go away. After the break, we present our Athletes of the Week. Plus, West Chicago slams away to a win in the DuPage Valley. Sports Weekly returns.
On June 2, 1941, baseball great Lou Gehrig died from amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS. This fatal neuromuscular disease remains a mystery. There is no known cause, prevention, or cure. You can help in the fight against ALS. May is National ALS Awareness Month. Please give generously to help defeat this devastating disease. Money raised will support ALS research programs here in Illinois. For more information, contact the Les Turner ALS Foundation today.
Time now for Athletes of the Week. We start with Curtis Hudson, Willowbrook baseball. Saturday in Game 2 of a doubleheader sweep. Hudson improved to 7-0 as he struck out 10 and gave up only 1 hit in a 10-0 Warrior win over Morton. David Zilke, Aurora Christian baseball. Monday, the Eagle pitcher threw a no-hitter in Game 1 of an AC sweep of Luther South. David also had 2 hits and scored 2 runs. And finally, Stephanie Madej, Elk Grove softball. Monday at home, the freshman threw her first no-hitter, blanking visiting Conant 3-0. On the day, Stephanie struck out 10 while only walking 2 batters. Our last highlight takes us to the DuPage Valley Conference for boys volleyball from Naperville. It was the Red Hawks of Naperville Central hosting the Wildcats of West Chicago. It would be a real battle between these two teams. Pick up the action Game 1. Dave Rundell of West Chicago. The deep shot deflects out, and they have a 12-10 lead. Wildcats would open a small advantage. The block of the net by Brennan Jones and Kevin Carrington, good. Then it's Ryan Coleman using the left hand to slice it back over. West Chicago up 19-13. Naperville Central bounces back. Brian Bollinger from center net. The hammer is put down. Then Kyle Biegert from the outside hitter spot. Strong enough, falls out for the point. Red Hawks continue to score the net on the block. Thomas and Bollinger there for the putback. Then another block by Thomas and Matt Yans, almost the exact same spot. Naperville Central now leads by 1. Then Yans getting the set, finds the open spot, and in. First game goes to Naperville Central after the nice dig. Biegert with the kill. Nice comeback by the Red Hawks, taking the opener. Just like in Game 1, though, West Chicago off to a good start in Game 2. The block of the net and the easy putback. Then it's Kuhlman on the outside for the kill. Falls in for another score. Kevin Carrington, the 6'5 senior, at the net for the easy putback for West Chicago. Their lead is now 10 over Naperville Central. The 16-3 run continues after a return. Lots of shot by Eric Storgatz. Up and over, nicely done. The Wildcats take Game 2. Zach Dopper delivers the kill. Match even, 1 game apiece. Now the deciding Game 3 early point for the Red Hawks. The ball is deflected out for the point. In fact, Naperville Central jumps out to a small lead. Yans getting the set, and that kill is too hot to handle. The Wildcats, though, come back to score 3 straight. Brendan Jones skies and delivers the spike. for Naperville Central, Dan Deerking perfectly places this kill into the corner. And the lead with the Wildcats answer. John Palka from the outside. The spike. Now we're tied at 16. Back and forth they go. Thomas for Naperville Central. Nice two-handed return. Gets the defense off guard. West Chicago grabs the lead right back. Sorgat from the service line with the ace. Now the Wildcats do it at the net. Shot by Carrington as the defenders falling down. Now Carrington gets another point. Nice effort to save it, but finally not enough. 24-20 match point for West Chicago, but the Redhawks say not so bad. Biegert, the outside hitter, delivers with authority, going cross court for the winner. Then, after the service is returned, Bollinger is at the net for the easy putback for another point. They're still battling. In fact, the Redhawks rip off 5 straight, getting another one right here. And now they have match point, which they could not finish either. West Chicago storms back. Great volley going on. And finally the block by Pullman and Sorgatz. And they have match point yet again, which they finally get this time on the double hit for the point. The Wildcats win a thriller. Talk to our own Mark Kruger.
Hey, Kevin, great match. After that first game, though, dropped a close one. What did Coach talk to you about? Because game 2, you guys took control, didn't you?
Well, it really was just us picking ourselves up. We go in stride and just kind of have ups and downs, and we just try to pick each other up and do the best we can, and it just pops out every once in a while. So
we work on our blocking game. Our kids love to hit, obviously, but if we can kind of up our blocking game, I think we're in matches. We blocked okay tonight. I would have liked to have blocked a little bit better, but we came out swinging, and we want the ball. Our hitters want the ball in that, and that definitely was a help to our win tonight.
So a real good match. Naperville Central put on that good effort against West Chicago, but the Wildcats do pull out that victory on the road. Best 2 out of 3. It's now time to let you know what's coming up in the Comcast Network Game of the Week. Tune in Saturday, May 5th at 4 o'clock p.m. for boys volleyball from the DVC as the Wildcats of West Chicago visit the Naperville North Huskies. I'll be there Thursday night for the DuPage Valley Conference matchup. For additional air dates, times, and channel location in your area, visit us at ComcastNetwork.tv game. Also, if you wish to contact us by email, you can do so at sports@ComcastNetwork.tv. Well, that does about wrap up this week's show. Be sure to join us next week as we bring you more spring sports highlights from throughout the Chicagoland area. So for the rest of the Sports Weekly crew, I'm Perry Williams saying thank you so much for watching, and so long, everybody.
Get it when you want it. It's the Comcast Network, now on demand from Comcast. Access all of our award-winning programs at the touch of a button, from an athlete's tackle to politicians tackling issues. It's entertainment you want and information you deserve. From across Chicagoland to the very heart of your community. It's the Comcast Network's original programming, on demand from Comcast. Now, go get some.
Jobs, jobs, jobs. That seems to be the mantra of the year.
This is such a hot topic right now.
They've done the crime, make them do the time. That'll do them some good.
Unless you're going to a city council meeting, the public really doesn't understand why.
Is this the kind of thing President Bush is behind?
Apprati, Lisnek, Comcast Newsmakers at 24 and 54 minutes past the hour. Only on CNN Headline News.
The following is a presentation of the Chicago Wolves.